invite Mr. Aubrey Rebello to give us the welcome note. Mr. Aubrey is a parishioner who has been born and brought up in this very parish. He has been an active member of the parish council as well as the parish finance committee. He is an engineer from IIT Bombay and a first-rank gold medalist from the prestigious IIM Ahmedabad. He has held very senior positions in both Tata and Bayer and is now an active business consultant and an executive coach. Please welcome Mr. Aubrey Rebello.
बढ़ाओ कि कम करो?
Good evening, friends. Today we have gathered here to celebrate a very historic and joyous event, the blessing of our renovated church by the leader of our Archdiocese, His Eminence Cardinal Oswald Gracious. On behalf of Father Alwyn and his parish team, and on behalf of all you parishioners, I would like to welcome our beloved Cardinal amongst us. I would also like to welcome all the priests and religious. Many of you have served in this parish, and we have very fond memories of the good work you have done. I would also like to thank people of other faiths and their heads who have come here to participate in our joy. Also welcome to all the government and other dignitaries who are here. It says it always rains on St. John's feast. Today was not St. John's feast, but today was the opening and blessing of the church of St. John's, and very aptly it has rained very heavily from today morning, a rain which we required so badly. I have been a parishioner for more than 65 years and I have very fond memories of this church. A lot has changed in Thane, from mud roads to horse-driven tangas. We have moved to flyovers and cars of various types. From quaint old bungalows, we have tall buildings and malls. A lot has changed in Thane. From a small Sussegat town, better known for its mental hospital and the jail, we have become a fast-paced metro. It's very comforting that in all this change, our beloved church has remained more or less the same. When I kneel in the pews of the renovated church and look at the main altar and the side altars, all look the same as when I first came to church as a 3 or 4-year-old child holding my mother's hand. The same side pulpit with beautiful canopy. What a sight it was when our Cardinal addressed us. To the best of my knowledge, no one has come on that pulpit for at least 50 years. My son was asking me, will someone come on the pulpit? I said, it might fall or something, And it was really, I was really moved when I saw Cardinal addressing us from that beautiful pulpit with an excellent canopy. A lot has remained the same, but because of the renovation, it is more lively, more vibrant. And I am very sure with such an excellent ambience, various church services will now be even more impactful and more spiritual to all of us. You know, while our church is 433 years old, some of the parishioners here draw their ancestry 600 years back. You'll all wonder, why 600 years? It's because Christianity first came to Thane in the 13th century. So in that sense, our parish is even older than our church. We are all very proud to belong to such a historic church. The church does add grandeur to our parish. However, the vibrancy of our parish cannot be determined just by having an historic church, nor can it be determined by the various religious activities it has. The vibrancy is dependent on how we reach out to the underprivileged in our society. And as regards underprivileged also, our parish is doing great work. We have a medical center which caters to people of all faiths. We have a Sanjeevani Kendra which empowers underprivileged women. We have a very active St. Vincent de Paul which has been taking care of so many poor families. We also have a community welfare fund wherein people in need are helped on a case-to-case basis. Last year, we also, the people, old people feel lonely, they have nowhere to go. And in the parish, we also have a place where they can come and have some recreation and meet people. And there are a lot of other things which I don't want to make a big list here. So on this front of helping the underprivileged, our parish is doing things which we should be really proud of. But for a city of Thane, with so many people requiring help, I think we should strive to do even more, so that our program for the underprivileged becomes as iconic as the church we have. And I feel we need a lot of our youth to participate. Many of the active members in our associations are on the other side of 60, just like me. And we require young blood. On a very personal note, and this is not something which someone has asked me to speak to you about, I would like to say that after renovation of the church and for the multifarious social projects we have, we will require money. And money is never enough. So I think all of us parishioners, in a true Christian spirit, will have to dig a bit deeper into our pockets. Our Sunday collections will have to be larger. And all of us in the true Christian spirit should contribute towards tithe. Some parishioners, especially the older parishioners, feel that the church is very rich, so why should we give our contribution? Whatever wealth the church has is because our ancestors down the centuries have made their contribution. And we are the beneficiaries. I think it is now our turn also to contribute to ensure that the corpus is maintained so that we can carry out the good work in the future. I would now like to conclude by thanking some of the key people who have helped in this renovation project. It will take a few minutes because there are a lot of people. First, our thanks to our beloved Cardinal for coming and giving his special blessings and for being with us and staying with us on this joyful occasion. Our thanks to Father Alvin and the entire parish team. They handled the project excellently. There were approvals to be had, many hurdles to be crossed. They took everyone along, and the renovation went along with minimum inconvenience. We have got so used to this wonderful pendal where we used to have our religious services that I'm sure once we enter the church, even this place, we will have very, very fond memories. Our thanks to also all the previous priests and nuns and other religious who have nurtured, protected this church and made it come to where we are today. Our own parish heritage committee, they researched a lot, and over the years, they persevered to ensure that the history of the church was kept intact. Our donors, who gave so handsomely, various government approving agencies and their officers, the various committees of our parish and the archdiocese, which approved, supported, sanctioned and monitored this renovation. Several parishioners who worked in the background silently spent a lot of their personal time supervising the work. Restoring a heritage structure like St. John the Baptist Church is a painstaking and difficult job. It is the work of art. It is an act of devotion and love. I would like to specially thank our architect, Mr. Vikas Dilavari. Where is he? Please stand up. Without Vikas's inputs and guidance, the renovation would not have been possible. Our contractor, Mr. Rosemond D'Souza, is he here? For his diligent work. The famous Sequeira brothers, are they around? The contractors who provided the light, sound systems and electrical work, are they here? The innumerable workers and artisans who toiled for various months. I'm sure St. John the Baptist, our patron saint, will shower a lot of blessings on all these people. For a project like this, there are many people to thank, and many will remain nameless. To all these nameless people, a big thank you. Last, but most important, a thank you to all you parishioners. Those who are with us today and parishioners who are no longer with us. Because we've been a church for 433 years. And we have nurtured and protected this church, and that's why we are having this big renovation and this function today. The church, in all its glory, is only a holy place. It is you parishioners who are the life and blood of this church and make it human. A very special thank you to all the new parishioners. most of you have joined this parish in the last 30 to 40 years. You have added zest, vigor, and youthfulness to our parish. You have come from all parts of the country and brought in very diverse cultures to this place and made St. John the Baptist Church a vibrant and iconic church and parish. Thank you, friends, and God bless.